Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to add Facebook leads to Encharge as person. Suppose I am having a business for which I am running an ad campaign on my Facebook page, and now I want that whenever a new lead will be generated through that Facebook lead ads, automatically the same lead should be added as a person in Encharge, which is an amazing marketing automation platform for businesses. So how we are going to do this process automatically and effortlessly? For that we will have to integrate both these applications, and for that we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. Now what we are going to do, we have Facebook lead ads in our trigger and Encharge in our action. So we will be connecting both of them in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that whenever a new lead will be generated through Facebook lead ads, automatically we want to add the same lead in the form of a new person in Encharge. Okay, so let's start learning this process step by step. In order to create this automation, we will have to integrate Facebook lead ads with Encharge, and that we are going to do with the help of this amazing automation software Pabbly Connect. So this is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. Once we will reach on this home page, we can find two options here: sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account, and it is not going to take more than 2 minutes. Also, when you will create the account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test different automations. Now, because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. So this is the all app section of Pabbly, where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. Now to create this workflow, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it is going to take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create multiple folders like this so that we can save our workflows. As you can find that I have two folders here. In this test integration folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. In the same manner, you can create your folders in order to save your workflows in them. Okay, so now in order to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. So let's click on it, and a dialog box will appear in front of us. So it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So let us first of all provide the name. And I have given the name as add Facebook leads to Encharge as person. Okay, so you can give any name to your workflows according to your choice. Now after giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save this workflow. So here from the drop down, I have selected the folder as test integrations, and now we will simply click on create. So as we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the basic concepts or the basic principles on which the entire workflow of this automation runs. Here, the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. We can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. The trigger commands the entire workflow and the action follows the same command. Now here, let us understand the concept of trigger and action once again with the example of this workflow. Here we are going to take Facebook lead ads in our trigger and Encharge in our action, and we want that as soon as a new lead will be generated through Facebook lead ads, automatically the same lead should be added as a person in Encharge. So here the action is the response towards our trigger. So after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating this workflow. First of all, we will select our trigger application, which is Facebook lead ads. So let's select it. And now we will select the trigger event. So the trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger. Here we are going to select new lead instant as our trigger event, as we want that whenever a new lead will be generated in Facebook lead ads, the workflow should trigger and the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let's select the trigger event, and now we will simply click on connect. Now from the given options, I am going to select add new connection in order to create a new connection with Facebook lead ads. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Okay, after clicking on add new connection, we have to click on connect with Facebook lead ads. And since I was already logged into my Facebook account, the authorization has become successful very easily. So you also have to keep in mind always to keep logged into your Facebook account before making up a connection with Pabbly Connect, as it makes the connection simple and easier. Now we have to select the page and the lead gen form associated with it. In order to understand that, let me again take you to my Facebook account, and here after coming on the account, we can find that I have multiple pages over here. So this is the page named as Sparkle Evenings, which I have created for my event management company, and I am running an ad campaign on this particular page, and I want to promote this business with the help of lead gen form, and I want that whenever a new lead will be generated through that lead gen form, automatically the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. For that we will have to select the page. So let's select the page here. and then we have to select the lead gen form. So as we can find that from the drop down, we have the options of multiple forms. I want to use the contact form, so I have selected it. Basically, I want that whenever a new lead will be generated through this contact form, then only the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so after selecting the page and the lead gen form, let's click on save and send test request. And here, as we have clicked on save and send test, it is showing waiting for webhook response. So that means now we have to do a test submission by filling up the form so that the response of that form could be captured here in Pabbly Connect. For doing this test submission, let me take you to Meta for Developers. After coming on Meta for Developers, we have to go on My Apps. So on this My Apps section, we can find the option of tools. Let's select it, and here it will take us towards the developer tools. When we will scroll down, under other developer tools, we can find the option of lead ads RTO debug tool. Let's select it. And it has taken us towards lead ads testing tool. So with the help of this lead ads testing tool, we are going to test our integration. So we will select the page and fill up the form. And when we will fill the form, the response will be captured there in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so in this way, we are going to do the test submission. So let us select the page. From the drop down, I have selected the page as Sparkle Evenings, and the lead gen form associated with it is already selected over here as contact form. Okay, so I want to select this form only. So after selecting the page and the form, let's click on preview form. So this is the form which I have created, and now I am going to enter the details in this form in order to capture the response in Pabbly Connect. So first of all, let us start with the contact number. Here I am going to use a random contact number just in order to do the test submission. Done. A random email, let's say dummyuser400@pabblytudes.com, just a random email, and at last the name. So here I'm going to enter a random name, let's say dummy user. Okay, so after entering all the details, let's click on next, and we will click on submit. So our form is submitted. Now let's cross this and we will go back on Pabbly Connect. And here we can find that we have received the response. So as we have submitted the form, the response is captured here in Pabbly Connect. So in this way, we can test our integration by using lead ads testing tool in order to capture the test response. Okay, now what is our motive? Our motive is that by using this response, we want to add the same lead in Encharge as a person in order to further nurture this lead. Okay, so let's move towards our action step. And here in our action application, we are going to select Encharge. So let's select Encharge. And now we have to select the action event. So our action event will be add or update a person, as we want to create a new person with the help of Facebook lead ads response. Okay, click on connect. And now from the given options, I am going to select add new connection in order to create a new connection with Encharge account. And if you want, you can also go with your existing connection. As we have clicked on add new connection, we have to click on connect with Encharge. Let's do that. And here Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Encharge account. Let's click on allow, as it is 100% safe. And we can find that automatically our authorization has become successful. Why? Because I was already logged into my Encharge account. So you also have to keep in mind always to keep logging to your applications before making up a connection with Pabbly Connect. Okay, let's move on. And here we have to enter the details. Email, first name, last name, activities, and other details. But here we can find that it is asking us for the first name and last name separately. But here from Facebook lead ads response, we have not received the name in the separate format, but we have received the full name. So how we are going to format this name? For that, we will have to add one more action step in between. And here we will use text formatter by Pabbly. So text formatter by Pabbly is a feature by Pabbly which allows us to format the text according to the requirements of the workflow. So here by selecting text formatter by Pabbly, we are going to format the name. Now in our action event, we will select split text, as we want to split the text into first name and last name separately. So let's select the action event and we will click on connect. Now here we have to select the text which we want to split. We want to split the name which we have received from Facebook lead ad response. So here from the drop down, we can find that our previous step, that is Facebook lead ads, is given over here. We will simply select it and all the details are here. We want to select the name which is given over here. So let's just select it and it is mapped. Now because we have mapped this name, instead of entering it manually, every time a new response will be captured from Facebook lead ads, automatically this name is going to be replaced with the new name of a new person. Okay, but in case if we will enter it manually, then it will become static and it is not going to change with every new response. Then the workflow will get stuck. Therefore, mapping is very important step of every workflow, and wherever we want that the data should replace automatically, we have to use mapping. Okay, so we have mapped the name here. Now we have to enter the separator. So separator is the value which we want to use in order to split the text. Okay, so here I want to split the text with the help of a space, and it is given that if you want to use space as a separator, then you have to use this format. So I will simply copy it and paste it as it is. Done. And here in the segment index, we will select all as we want both the first name as well as the last name. Done. Click on save and send test request. And we can find that we have received the response and the name is split into first as well as the last. Now we are going to use this response in order to map the name here in Encharge. Okay, before that let's click on connect again so that we can refresh the connection, as we have added one more action step in between. We will go with the existing connection only. Let's click on save. And again our Encharge account is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now we will move on, and here we have to enter the details. First of all, it is asking us for the email which we have received from Facebook lead ads. So we will just map the email. Okay, the next is first name. We have already formatted the name by using text formatter by Pabbly. So we will map the first name as well as the last name. Okay. Now some of the details are not mandatory over here, so I am ignoring some of the fields. If you want, you can definitely add them. Okay, so I will directly move towards phone number. I will map the phone number, and here the phone number is given and done. So I have mapped all the basic details. Now after mapping all these details, we will simply click on save and send test request. And we can find that we have received the response, and here we have also received a user ID. So because we have received this ID, that means a person has been created in Encharge. Let's go and check. So in the engage section, we can find the list of persons we have in our Encharge account. Let's just refresh this page once. And we can find that a new person is created over here with the same details which we have received from Facebook lead ads response. So that means our integration is successful. In this way, you can create this amazing automation by setting up a simple integration between Facebook lead ads and Encharge, so that you can automatically add your Facebook leads to Encharge as persons, and then you can further nurture your leads. Okay, so this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.